There are three main types of historic pumping stations used for different purposes. One purpose is for land drainage, the second is for pumping sewage, and the third is for pumping water. And Papplewick was built in the 1880s to provide Nottingham with a fresh water supply. It's a scheduled ancient monument, which is the highest form of grading for an historic building of that kind. I attended on the Sunday of the vintage weekend, so there was much to see, including scale traction engines, classic cars and motorbikes. Each flywheel has a diameter of 20 feet or 6.1 meters and weighs 24 tons. A metric ton and an imperial ton are pretty much the same in weight. The crank has a throw of 3 foot 3 inches or about a meter. There are two beam engines installed by James Watt and Company in 1884. These cost £5,525 each when new. The cost of the whole pumping station was £55,000, or in today's figures about £6.5 million. There is a well in the basement where the water is pumped from. Each beam has a vertical rod at the opposite end to the piston rod, attached to a lift pump, which goes down into the well and is capable of lifting 1.5 million gallons of water a day, a total of 3 million gallons from both engines. The cylinders have a bore of 46 inches or 116 centimetres and a stroke of 7 foot 6 inches or 2.28 metres. These are the starting handles on the valve gear. By operating these, steam is introduced into the cylinder, which forces the piston to move up and down. Once in motion, the speed is controlled by the Watt's patent governor. I'm making my way up to the floor, known as the packing flat, where we can see the tops of the cylinders. Here you can see the stroke of the cylinder, that is the movement of the piston rods going up and down. I'm now going up to the top floor, which is known as the beam floor. Each beam is 25 feet or 7.62 metres long and weighs 13 tonnes. These hand winches were used with block and tackle attached to the substantial roof timbers for maintenance of the machinery. There are 6 horizontal Galloway boilers of the Lancashire type. That is a boiler which has 2 furnaces. They are 29 feet or 8.84 metres long and 7 feet or 2.13 metres in diameter. Three boilers were in use at any one time. 6 tons of coal were consumed when pumping. Now, only one boiler is used. Let's have a look at the forge and the workshops. A nice little collection of miniature steam engines here. This is a very impressive building. The architecture is quite unusual.
Okay, hold tight, please.
I'm going on the tour to see the disused covered reservoir. We're taken to this by tractor and covered trailer. The reservoir was opened in 1880 and holds 1.5 million gallons of water, or 6.9 megalitres. It was closed in 1906 due to subsidence. It was built in 9 months to a fan vault design in the Gothic style. Every year it was drained and cleaned out, using buckets that were carried up the stairs. It maintains a constant 11 degrees Celsius, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we can see one of the cracks that led to the reservoir's closure. Many thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.